Hey everyone, I am the Only Resh and welcome to the channel. So ever since Xbox Game Pass started getting more traction, we've been seeing more conversations pop up about what PlayStation has as an equivalent to Game Pass. And most people usually bring up PlayStation Now, which makes sense because on paper it's very similar. You get a ton of old games and quite a few new-ish ones, all for a subscription fee, but I'm going to be comparing Xbox Game Pass to PlayStation Plus, and if you don't think that's the right comparison, I think it'll make a little bit more sense by the end of this video. So first we got to talk about what are the main selling points for Game Pass. Talking about Game Pass Ultimate specifically, and over 100 games for console, PC, and Android devices via xCloud, including Xbox first-party games the same day they release, and all the benefits you get with Xbox Live Gold, like playing online and free games every month, and EA Play membership included with all that. And it's a pretty good value at $15 a month or even $1 for some of the deals you can get. And switching from that, going on to the main selling points for PlayStation Plus, you get online multiplayer, free games every month, and better discounts on sales. And all that for essentially $5 a month if you buy a year at a time. And so getting into the reason I'm talking about PlayStation Plus instead of PlayStation Now is mostly to talk about big games being given to players for free with the subscription on day one. And we know Xbox is doing this with Game Pass with all of their first-party games. Halo Infinite, Hellblade 2, the next Forza title, upcoming Bethesda titles now that that deal's done, and all that. But PlayStation has always been pretty protective over their first-party games. God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, The Last of Us, Spider-Man, all PlayStation exclusives through and through. Aside from a couple coming to PC recently, but that's another conversation. And over the past few months, we've been seeing PlayStation go a bit off-brand with some new titles. Granted, most of them are titles that aren't huge heavy hitters that are part of Sony Interactive Entertainment, but popular and quality games for the most part. And since August 2020, Destruction All-Stars, Bugsnax, Maquette, Oddworld Soulstorm, and Fall Guys all released day one for free on PlayStation Plus, which is a huge thing, even though Oddworld isn't out yet, but it is set to release on day one on PS Plus. And that's not just old games getting put on PS Plus because they're already past their prime and they just want another boost in sales. Those were brand new games that came out day one on PS Plus for free. And as for older big games, we've seen games like Final Fantasy VII Remake, Control Ultimate Edition, Middle-earth Shadow of War, Star Wars Battlefront 2, the Uncharted games, and plenty more given to PlayStation Plus members for free just in the last year alone. We also can't forget about the PlayStation Plus Collection, which is where every PS5 owner who is a part of PlayStation Plus gets 20 PS4 generation-defining games for no additional cost, including Days Gone, Batman Arkham Knight, Ratchet & Clank 2016, Fallout 4, Uncharted 4, The Last of Us Remastered, God of War, Persona 5, Bloodborne, all these incredible games that they just gave the PS5 owners. And this is specifically a really cool thing for people who missed out on the PS4 generation, and now they get these 20 unbelievable games for no additional cost, which is awesome. So this is another look at what kind of focus they're going to have with PlayStation Plus going forward, and it makes me really excited to see what kind of stuff like this they can do in the future. And as time goes on, PlayStation Plus is becoming much more than just a place where old games that nobody plays anymore go to get another boost in sales. And Jim Ryan, who, if you don't know, is the CEO and president of Sony Interactive Entertainment, said that this year they're just trying to keep it focused on the PlayStation 5 and the games, but they're also thinking deeply about some very interesting stuff that'll get its own moment in the limelight regarding PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus. So PS Plus definitely isn't on the same level as Game Pass just yet, but I do think there's a ton of potential for PlayStation Plus to make a few changes and become an even more incredible value, especially considering that's still $5 a month if you buy a year at a time, and Game Pass Ultimate is $15 a month, 3 times the price, with no full year option or anything like that. I still don't see Sony adding new first-party titles to it day one because they know the value of their first-party titles and they know they're going to sell incredible numbers anyway, as they should, because they're incredible games. Either way, they're adding better and better games as time goes on, and I think we will see a really good future for PlayStation Plus before too long. So what about you? How do you see the PlayStation Plus changing over the next year or longer? Do you think PlayStation Now will be a bigger focus than PlayStation Plus? Let me know in the comments so some of us can maybe have an early prediction that we can brag about later for being right. If you want to see more discussion videos like this, as well as Let's Plays, Top 10s, gaming news, and more like that, be sure to subscribe here on YouTube, and you can catch me on pretty much any other social media at The Only Resh, where you can keep up with me and my other content. As always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, beat that boss, find that last collectible, roll those credits. I'm out.